So moments ago, I hung up with Mark Pasquale, a very emotional conversation because we were talking about his father. His father, my surrogate father, big brother, and friend of, well, decades. Dave and I really got that friendship going as he was the man behind Colfin Specialty Steel. And let me just say this, he was my man of steel because when that business was leaving our shores, Dave stepped up and said, "Not on my watch." And he secured the ownership of the old Townsend Steel Company and made it flourish with great union jobs for years. One of the things that Dave Pasquale always used to tell me to do was to paint your floors, because that was that first impression. When I walked into that steel mill, all of the floors were bright, beautiful colors. And he would always say, paint your floors, first impression. He truly was a man of many hats and could talk about anything, as you have seen during my years in television, during these social media videos, and yes, for years on the radio. From business to Wall Street to his love of horse racing, there was nothing he could not talk about. Dave Pasquale was a mentor of many, but including me. And I was proud to sit at the front of the class for many years, and I just wanted to take time, and we're all wishing him well. We all have him in our thoughts and prayers. But I could not let this week go by without talking Dave Pasquale. Why? Because of New Brighton Lions football. He loved it. One of the first times I was in his office at his home, I saw all of those pictures of him running the football and playing for the New Brighton Lions with those helmets with no face mask. Yeah, going back to the doo-wop rock and roll era of the 50s when, man, life was good in the valley, and there were close to 8,500 people, if not more, living in that little town along the Beaver River, New Brighton, Pennsylvania. And Dave Pasquale and his beloved bride, well, they began a journey having children. All of those children have grown up to do incredible things, but Dave backed the valley, believed in the valley, and never took his eye off the prize. And a lot of it had to do with his competitive spirit when he was playing for those beloved Lions back in the 50s. And you know, New Brighton, Coach Grieco, we wish you the best of luck as you take on Wash High this coming Friday. And what a rivalry between those two schools. Mark and I were sharing some memories from the early 70s. So I know Dave would want me to say good luck to the Crimson and Gold, but I want Dave and his family to know, as far as your Pratte pack is concerned, Dave was 24 karat gold when it came to me. He always had my back and I always had his. But after all, that's what guys do, and family does, from New Brighton. We're your biggest cheerleader, Dave, and we will always be cheering for you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can later today, hit your knees and say a prayer for my friend Dave Pasquale. I know that his family would appreciate it. Have a great day from your Pratte Pack.